Dr. Devil!
It's Batman!
Unhand, Mr. Wayne. Here comes the bat gas.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 other heroes who became Batman.
Not again. It gets worse every time he doesn't show.
Then this time, he will.
For this list, we're looking at various media in which someone other than Bruce Wayne was under the Bat Cape and Cowl. Are our picks all worthy successors to Bruce Wayne? Sound off in the comments. Number 10, Jason Todd, Batman, Battle for the Cowl.
Jason. Yes.
In the aftermath of Bruce Wayne's supposed death, a battle for the next Batman begins. Though he was expecting to take it up, Nightwing chooses to turn away from the mantle of the Bat, thus allowing an imposter Batman to invade Gotham City's criminal underworld. It isn't long before the false Batman is revealed to be the second Robin, Jason Todd. Temporarily giving up the Red Hood, he armors up his own Batsuit and goes to work destroying the mob, dishing out violence with no rules and 2 pistols, breaking the fundamental no guns rule that is synonymous with the Dark Knight.
Those are the heads of all your lieutenants. That took me 2 hours. You want to see what I can get done in a whole evening?
Number 9, Clark Kent, Superman, the Animated Series.
Good evening, Commissioner. Sorry I'm late.
Although Earth 3839's Nightwing, aka Clark Wayne, is already a somewhat Kryptonian version of Batman, being the grandson of that world's Superman, it remains the case that even the original Man of Steel can't avoid wearing the cape and cowl at times.
All this sneaking around isn't exactly my style.
What do you mean? It's half the fun.
During a fun episode of Superman the Animated Series, Clark Kent suits up as Batman and works with Robin to find the original Caped Crusader. In the instances where the Dark Knight's dark tones have to be heard, Superman is able to completely emulate Bruce Wayne's bat voice by fine use of his larynx, thus debuting a new power in super voice control.
So how'd you do Batman's voice?
Precise muscle control.
Plus, I have a pretty good ear. Don't do that again.
Number 8, Commissioner Gordon, Batman, Super Heavy.
I'm gonna stop him from loading that train, but I may need your help.
What do you need?
Can you drive stick?
In the aftermath of Endgame, the original Batman is seemingly dead. James Gordon, no longer a cop, feels even more desperate without the Dark Knight to protect a wounded Gotham, but has no idea what to do to help. Until, that is, he's given a behemoth of a mechanized batsuit, which he nicknames Rookie, to help fight back against crime in the same way as his predecessor. Endorsed by both the City Council and the GCPD, the temporary Batman shaves off his trademark mustache and his hair into a mohawk, and dons either the super heavy armor or a black and gold suit to protect Gotham.
Commissioner Gordon.
Number 7, Alfred Pennyworth, Batman, and Batman Volume 3, Number 5.
But on the street below the doomful scene, trusty Alfred, per a Batman plan.
Master Robin, Mr. Wayne's son, do you read me?
After over 7 decades caring for and assisting Bruce Wayne in the comic books, the butler/armorer/adopted father of Batman finally becomes one himself. In the Rebirth storyline, Bruce Wayne is unavailable to don the cape and cowl. Thus, it falls to ex-SAS operative Alfred Thaddeus Crane Pennyworth to suit up and stall for time.
Your spare batsuit, sir. Thank you, Alfred. We'll be back in a moment.
And while it is an interesting image that depicts a pencil mustache poking out underneath the ill-fitting cowl, it was actually the second time this has happened. The Alfred Batman also appears in the 60s Batman TV series as a decoy, and manages to rescue the dynamic duo from the Joker.
Well done, Alfred. And bravely, too.
You were great, Alfred. You even sounded like Batman.
Small wonder, Master Robin.
That was my own voice, Robin. Remember those lessons in ventriloquism?
Gosh, yes. I should have thought of that.
Number 6, Damian Wayne, Batman Volume 1, Number 666, and Deceased.
Ready to pound some criminal scum, Robin?
Holy Hammers of Justice, Dad. I mean, Batman. Let's go get him.
Though it makes perfect sense as he's the biological son of Batman, His background as a trained assassin and difficulty in following orders means that Damian Wayne is seemingly unlikely to inherit the Cape and Cowl anytime soon. That said, in one possible future, explored in Batman in Bethlehem, he takes on the mantle for himself to find Dick Grayson's killer.
He's gone, which is why I'm here, because I'm ready to take up the mantle. I'm Batman.
Modifying the Batsuit, this version of the Dark Knight is colder, but still seems to have picked up a thing or two from his old man. Similarly, in Deceased, another alternate story, Damian is asked by Alfred to take up his inherited Batman persona when Bruce Wayne dies.
My name is Damian Wayne, son of Bruce, grandson of the Demon. I've been called Robin and Nightwing. But from now on, the world will know me as Batman.
Number 5. Tim Jace Fox, Future State, The Next Batman, and I Am Batman. Batman Quartermaster Lucius Fox's eldest son, Timothy Jace Fox, is the next Batman. After Bruce Wayne is supposedly killed, Jace inadvertently stumbles across a batsuit and realizes his father was working for Batman all along. Written by Oscar winner John Ridley, the story of this new Caped Crusader is nothing like his billionaire playboy predecessors. Jace Fox is a flawed character, whose checkered past, having escaped a hit-and-run charge on a technicality, ruined his relationship with his father. He also lacks the training that Bruce had, yet these characteristics make him even more relatable and interesting. Number 4. Jean-Paul Valley, aka Azrael, Batman Nightfall.
I trust you have not forgotten me, Batman.
Azrael.
During the Nightfall story arc, Jean-Paul Valley, the vigilante known as Azrael, takes over as Batman after the original's back is broken by Bane.
Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
He starts by updating the armor on the Batsuit, and then throws out the self-imposed limitations that Bruce Wayne used to keep himself from going too far. After he defeats Bane, the Azbat's propensity for violence has him taking criminals a little too much to task, and his use of weapons effectively dooms him as Batman. But Valley refuses to give up the mantle that easily, instead continuing to enhance the suit. When Bruce Wayne returns, he has to fight for his own Cape and Cowl.
I'm impressed, but you have more to learn. Give me a sign when you are ready.
Number 3. Thomas Wayne, aka Flashpoint Batman, Flashpoint.
Bruce died, and you lived. You're his father. You're Thomas Wayne.
After Barry Allen goes back in time to prevent his mother's death, the world around him changes. Alternative outcomes spread out through time from that single event. In Gotham City, it's Bruce Wayne and not his parents who are shot dead in a mugging gone south. The incident forces Dr. Thomas Wayne to become a vicious alternative Batman, a man who never fashioned a no-killing rule to begin with. Worse still, Martha Wayne becomes the Joker instead. Yet despite the differences, Thomas Wayne feels duty-bound to help Flash fix the timeline, even managing to get a message from one Batman to the other.
You're one hell of a messenger. Thank you.
Number 2. Terry McGinnis, aka Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond.
You're pretty strong for some clown who thinks he's Batman.
I am Batman.
Debuting as part of an original television series, Terry McGinnis is the Batman of Neo-Gotham City. The teenager takes over from Bruce Wayne, who retired after suffering a heart attack during a rescue. It's later revealed that Terry McGinnis becoming Batman was not accidental, but had been planned out by Amanda Waller.
You don't quite have his magnificent brain, for instance. You do have his heart, though. And for all that fierce exterior, I've never met anyone who cared as deeply about his fellow man as Bruce Wayne. Except maybe you.
Having injected Bruce's DNA into Terry's father, effectively overwriting his genes with Batman's, she hired the Phantasm to kill Terry's parents and give the boy a similar origin as the original Dark Knight. Though Phantasm and Waller didn't go through with the assassination, fate took a dark turn regardless. McGinnis Sr. is killed, and the Batman of the future is born.
I accept nothing short of excellence from all who work for me.
I think I can handle it.
Very good then, Mr. McGinnis. Welcome to my world.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing and Original Robin, Batman Prodigal, and Batman Battle for the Cowl.
Batman doesn't return soon.
I know. All bloody hell's gonna break loose. Even when you've disappeared, I can't get away from you.
It makes sense that Bruce Wayne's eldest adopted son would inherit the mantle of the Bat. Dick Grayson first takes over Batman duties while the original is recovering from Bane's Nightfall attack. With Jean-Paul Valley's Batman defeated, Nightwing wears the cape and cowl until Bruce Wayne is fully healed. Grayson would next don the Batsuit nearly 20 years later, when Bruce Wayne is mistakenly presumed dead in the aftermath of Batman R.I.P., although he initially rejects it.
I'm guessing Nightwing?
Busted. For many fans, Grayson is considered on par with Wayne's Batman, and for some, even surpasses him in terms of the lighter-hearted storytelling and stricter moral code the character naturally brings to the pages.
If that's your best Batman, you're not gonna fool anyone, Grayson.
Maybe you'd like a megaphone to announce that?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.